Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Come back with me, Ilma Faida, in Environmental Chemistry with Ilma. I'm from the State Islamic University of Maulana Malik Ibrahim Malang, majoring in chemistry. Okay, in this video I will discuss about aeration. In general, the notion of aeration is the process of managing water by connection it with air, where in the process there will be the disposal of substances that are not good for the body and as substances that are good for the body. Well, so aeration is a form of the process of adding air or oxygen in water by bringing water and air into close contact by spraying water into the air or by giving a form of fine air bubbles and letting it flow to rise through the water or air into water. Aeration has two methods. Namely, first, natural. There is using free oxygen in the air, which will compound called ferrous and manganese compound. Both of these compounds will turn into ferric and managing oxide hydrates, which are insoluble. Furthermore, sedimentation or depositation is produced and also filtration to produce clean water. The method number 2 is artificial. That is by using a bubble orator that produce air bubbles. The tools used are commonly called aeration and are easy to find in online shop. But the first and second methods will produce good water even with oxygen content reacts 18% in it. There's many objectives of the aeration process, including to process drinking water of the best quality, because through aeration, the criteria for the water we get will change for the better. The differences include: number 1, the amount of oxygen increase. Oxygen is one of the substances in the body that is needed especially by body cells in order to operate properly, and it is certain that the lack of oxygen in the human body is fatal to health. Number 2, the amount of carbon dioxide is reduced. By reducing the amount of carbon dioxide in the human body, it can have a good effect on body health, because large amount of carbon dioxide can eventually form calcium carbonate, which is not good for health. The purpose number 3 is removing odor in water. Sometimes we find something that makes us uncomfortable with the water at home, namely smelly water. The presence of odors that we smell in water is influenced by the high content of methane of hydrogen sulfide contained in it. Both of these substances easily evaporate and have an impact on the taste and smell of the water we use. The purpose, number two, is eliminate the bitter taste in water. Sometimes we also find a taste in the water in our homes. Call it one of the pit taste. This is caused by high level on iron and manganese. And not only change the taste, sometimes we can also find a plague effect on washing rice and on clothes. This is also triggered by the high level on iron and manganese in the water. Water purification can also be done with aluminum sulfate. The way aluminum sulfate works in the water purification process is to agglomerate dissolved particles in dirty water by removing the chains on the particle or neutralizing the particle so they can settle. Impurities are colloid in dirty water that repel each other. Alum contain a coagulant that can make it attractive and which can be layered or double layered. This means that the first layer is attracted and the second screen is attracted so that over time it becomes thick and large and then it's with shadow. In general, there are ways to purify or manage water, namely, number one, screening. We here is given aluminum sulfate or aluminum to filter out impurities. Number two, coagulation, flocculation. Besides, by giving aluminum, water management is assisted by steering, then the dirty will settle more. The process number two is clarification or sedimentation. A tool designed in such a way so that smooth or dirt will collect, where this dirt will move very slowly so that the pit is deposited. The last process is filtration. Many examples of filtration, but here we use slow sand filtration, in which the impurities are passed in a sand and the impurities are made slow. This sand serves to pin dirt, or this process is called absorption. Ionic form of liquid form was whether there is fat with aluminum is assisted by steering. Interaction is high and result in precipitation in the form of mixed solid. that how to verify whether so many material from from me regarding aeration. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch more video on this channel. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.